How's it? My name is Sipho Dyonase. Open side flank, and yeah, my second year of playing varsity cup.
Awesome. What does it mean to be an Ikey Tiger for you?
Sure. To me, being an Ikey Tiger means everything and more, because you come into this club obviously to play rugby, but you gain so much more than what you bargained for. So I've grown holistically as an individual, where I've grown in my rugby skills obviously, and just relational skills with people, and growing and understanding yourself and what you've got more to give than just rugby skills. Pouring into other people's lives, making them individuals. So yeah.
So that you seem to really be speaking to how it changed you as a person and your experience with the others. How's your experience during the Varsity Cup? Not just the good, but also the bad times where you had tough losses. What did you kind of learn from those experiences?
Yeah, those moments are very tough to. If you look at it, we just have to have a perspective where, in each and every single moment that you go through, that there's always something to extract. So I look at it in, like, for example, starting off in the training sessions, that when it gets tough, that's when you really got to dig deep in. And even when it does get tough, that it's not just about you, that each and every single thing that we do is for the team. And even in the semi-finals where we did lose, and some games, even the build-up in the round robin where we did lose, that sometimes there's more to life than just rugby. That you might lose a game, but the sun shines, a new day tomorrow. That even though you might lose a game, that the show still goes on, that life still continues, and that you've got more to offer than just a rugby player. That you're a family man, that you're some obviously for the coaches, that they're fathers and that they're husbands, and that we like family people and stuff. So yeah.
You seem to speak about a very holistic team experience. What is it about this environment that the coaches created, or how they created, so that you do get an experience like this? Because I've been around many other sides where they'll go through ups and downs, but they won't get such an experience or such a learning curve from a place like this.
Yeah, I feel like that starts with the team and setting their values. And for example, last year we had values that we are real, so we hold each other accountable. So if you're doing something that I see that you're not doing right, I'm going to hold you accountable. And that we compete always. Obviously, you're playing rugby, you always want to compete. But for me, the one that sticks out the most is the one that relationships matter. So we speak about, for example, every Saturday we'll have session, and then after the session that we have buying time, that we relate to one another, we connect with one another, and we just spend some time off the field. Because I believe personally that in spending some time off the field together, like inevitably you're bound to perform better on the field. And I feel like that's something that we really drive in this club, where we're trying to connect, and every single place that we go, everything that we do is that you just try to enjoy it and make sure that it's enjoyable for yourselves, but most importantly enjoyable for your team.
And speaking of such a family and connected thing, you drive for each other, you work hard for each other. What would it mean for teammates, family, friends if you guys managed to win the Varsity Cup this year?
For me, it would just speak of massively on the message of hope. That, last year I didn't get exactly what I wanted to, or where I wanted to be, but I still had hope that, okay, cool, maybe this year it didn't work out the way that I exactly wanted it to be, but I still have hope that next year I'll do better. And I felt like that would just be a message that just be amplified to myself, my teammates, my family, just the people who really put the time and invest into my life, that there's still hope. Because in life you're going to experience ups and downs, and sometimes when you're at the bottom of life, that you struggle to have that perspective that there is hope. And I felt like winning the Varsity Cup for myself would just speak volumes about the message of hope, that there is hope.
Very much so. Last two questions. So personally, what are you looking to achieve in this Varsity Cup season, not just in the games but during training with your teammates?
For me personally, I would just like to achieve, I would say, speaking on the leadership, growing my leadership. And it's something that I've been, like, obviously in high school I was in leadership roles, but this is something that's new to me. Being in leadership roles where there's some guys older than you, but obviously the coaches see something in you and they've placed you in that position. So it's growing in your leadership roles, and obviously winning the Varsity Cup, and even growing and letting myself know that you are actually a good rugby player, and growing in that and owning that. So ultimately I would like to say grow in my leadership roles and just growing myself as a rugby player.
Very much so. And if you had to describe yourself as a man in one word, and then the team in one word, what would those words be?
I'd like to describe myself as a man of integrity. So why I say that is that everywhere that you go, you've got to make sure that you have integrity. Whether it be in the gym, whether it be on the rugby field, whether it be off the rugby field, that you stick on those same values and those same morals. And as a team, I would say just accountability, that we are people that care about one another so much that I'm willing to have that uncomfortable conversation with you because I care about you. I'm willing to sometimes, because as you want to say, okay, cool, let's put the friendship aside, let's talk about the real stuff. And I feel like as a team, it's something that we're starting to master slowly but surely. So yeah, accountability is what I would describe the team, and integrity is what I would describe myself.
Awesome, thanks so much.
Shot.